This is 5 Minutes of Political Common Sense for America. I'm Brian Boeheim, the political engineer. And in this segment, I want to talk about jobs. I know I've talked about it before, but jobs are the answer. Jobs solve most every problem we have. And yet, this administration and this Congress can't wrap their brain around it, and the approaches that they're taking are insane. We have economists, and I understand they're trying to figure it out, but they're doing it from an academic perspective. They're doing it in a test tube, and when it then gets applied to the real world, it doesn't work. We need jobs. Jobs solves our financial crisis. It solves our economic crisis. It helps the Social Security issue. It pretty much makes everything better. So, how can we create jobs? Well, first of all, you don't create long-term sustainable jobs with positive net cash flow to the economy through public issue. You can't hire people to work for the government and expect that to somehow be a positive gain for the economy, because you have tax dollars paying those individuals then paying a smaller percentage of tax dollars back in. It's a net negative. It isn't that hard to figure out. And yes, they consume things. I get that. But it's still that consumption is being produced from the taxpayer dollar originally. All you got to do is follow the dollar. So, what should we do? There are two very straightforward things we can do to increase jobs. The first one, and the most aggressive one, is a $5,000 rebate to every employer for every employee they hire and keep working for 6 months. How hard is this? Now, I know the Democrats and the Republicans are going to jump up and go, but where are we going to get all this money from? This is the problem. They can't do the math. They don't understand accounting. If we're paying people unemployment checks right now to the tune of $6,000 for every 26 weeks, let's see, if we give the employer a $5,000 rebate check, that's $1,000 less that we have to pay for that person. We make out better as taxpayers. On top of that, those people are employed for 6 months. They're, number one, being part of the economic system. They've got a job. They're getting money. They're putting money back into the system. Secondly, they are paying taxes on top of it, federal, state, and local. And the odds are that they will stay working, because right now, small and medium-sized businesses especially, but even large businesses, are hesitant to hire people because they don't know the financial impact. They don't know the regulatory impact that Washington is going to pound on them. This is a way of easing that tension and getting people back to work in a hurry. Next, we need a 0% corporate tax. I can hear it now. I can hear them all yelling, but the corporations, those mean people, they're the ones that should be paying more. You don't understand. Look at the budget. Look at how we get tax revenue. Right now, corporations pay less than 20% of the tax revenue. I'm not saying it's insignificant, but if we created a 0% corporate tax, that would allow small businesses to not be double taxed when they want to reinvest in their business. It would allow large global companies to repatriate profits from other countries and from around the world. And what that means is that when that money gets repatriated here, they bring jobs back here. In particular, it is possibly the one and only way to bring manufacturing jobs back to the United States. Why your representatives aren't thinking this way, why they're not voting this way, why this isn't going in this direction is beyond me. Go out and tell your representatives that you want these types of things taken into account and you want them put forward. Maybe, just maybe, we'll get something done. You've been listening to 5 Minutes of Political Common Sense for America, and I'm Brian Boeheim, the political engineer. And if you like what you've heard here, then pick up a copy of my book, Political Common Sense for America. You can find it at Amazon.com. Until next time, be safe out there.